Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your weekly reading. This is for the week of November 17th through the 23rd. We're going to see what energy is headed your way and we'll get some advice. Spirit for Cancer. All right, we're starting out with the 10 of Swords and the Justice, the Moon, the 7 of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, the Death card, Judgment, 7 of Swords, King of Swords, and 5 of Pentacles. All right, for your major arcanas, you've got the Wheel of Fortune, Justice, Death, Moon, and Judgment. That's great. And then you've got, I see Pentacles, Swords, and I do not see Cups. All right. Okay, perfect. Well, let's get started here. There's no wands here either. Okay, so the energy of this week, you've got the 10 of Swords. So this is something completed. Something has completed that I'm getting the feeling has taken like all of it out of you. This is something that you have been working on, or it's been with you for a long time, and it's finally over. It is finally completed. Like, you're going to think about all those hours that you have spent thinking about this and how, oh my God, it's finally over. Like, you don't have to think about it anymore. It's done. And the challenge to that, you've got the Justice card. So the challenge is like, okay, where do you go from here? How do you balance it out? Like, now that this is over, what's next? I don't really feel like it's a big challenge for you, but you know, anything that's done and completed is going to leave a little void. So yeah, let's see. You've got the Moon card, and this is in the area that you need to focus on. So really focusing on where you're headed next. Like, you know, the Justice is saying, you know, you've got to balance it out. You've got to know what to do with this void. Well, yeah, with the Moon card too, you have to continue down this path. And the way that you find answers is to get to these pillars, and there's hidden information back there. So keep going, keep wanting to learn, keep wanting the balance. Don't think that because this is over that it's time to take an extended break for the rest of your life, because it's not. So keep learning, keep refreshing yourself, keep wanting to continue on and do more. This is the past. So you've got the 7 of Pentacles. So this makes sense, you know, why this is over. You've been like babysitting this for a long time. You have just been like watching it, waiting for it to bloom and come into reality. And finally it did, and it's over. So yeah, I love that. And then your strength, you have the Wheel of Fortune. So your strength is like, I don't know, I'm getting the feeling that you're having some good karma come through. I have a feeling that you have really good integrity. And that, because of that, because you do the right thing when nobody's watching, you're going to get to go through a new cycle, and you're going to get to spin the karma wheel, and you're going to get like gifts coming out like crazy because your integrity. Yeah, I love that for you. All right, you've got the Death card, and this is in your near future. So yeah, something is dying, something's over, something is done. And you know what? It's because you have integrity, and you're going through this new cycle, and you're putting an end to this old cycle. This is done. Of course it's done. I mean, 10, it's done. This has paid off for you. Now you're balancing things out, and where do you go from here? You know, this is the void. What comes up in that spot for you? You've got the Judgment card, and this is your advice. We're going to get more advice at the end, but for the Judgment card, your advice is to go with the flow. Like, you have done some amazing things when nobody's watching. The integrity that you have, like I'm hearing, is just amazing. So don't stop doing that. But once you spin the karma wheel, you're going to rise and you're going to go through a new cycle and you're going to start new. So let any baggage go that you've been carrying, because this is a whole new deal for you. You've got the Seven of Swords, and this is in the area of your environment or people around you who could be influencing you. And I'm feeling like you're thinking of better ways of doing things, better strategies, like, and you're not really doing this out loud. It's like you're trying to figure out your next thing, where you're going to go from here, what direction, what road. It's almost as if you've taken the path on the moon card and you came to the pillars and you got some hidden information, stuff that you didn't know. And here you are just sneaking away with it so that you can start to manifest it into your reality, the perfect way that it needs to be for you. You've got the King of Swords, and this is showing up in your hopes or fears. And, I feel like you are the King of Swords in this reading, Cancer. This is your hope. This is you using your logic, knowing that, just because this is over, I'm not done, baby. I got a long ways to go. I got many more things to learn, lots of things to do, people to meet, So yeah, this is you using your logic and really being able to transform when you need to. I feel like it doesn't take you as long to transform your life when you need to anymore, because it's like you're wiser now. Your logic. I feel like somebody in your past, besides this reading, came in and kind of woke your mind up a little bit, and it gave you new ways of thinking. So yeah, I don't know if that makes sense. And then you've got the Five of Pentacles, and this is in your future potential outcome. So, this is telling me that you're going to keep going. Like, you have so many different cycles that you go through. I don't feel like this is saying you're going to be left out, you're going to be, lost in the cold or anything like that. I feel like this is saying you're going to keep going no matter what. If you spin the karma wheel and things just aren't quite right, you just don't quite think everything is great, you're going to come up with better strategies. You're going to come up with better ways, and you're going to keep going. So yeah, by all means, this is no end to anything. This is a beginning to something big. We're going to pick a few more cards. The Elk and Ash, strength. So yeah, you will need to use your internal strength here, Cancer. Use your internal intuition, let it guide you. Let your intuition guide you. Divinity, every moment is filled with divinity. Cherish it. So yeah, don't let the moments pass by. Like, make sure that you're present in the moments of life that really matter. We're going to pick a few more for advice. Life can be hard and life can be wonderful. Which will you focus on? Yeah, and that's just the thing, is I feel like you do choose to focus on the good. So even if you are going to go through a little loss phase, it doesn't matter, because you're focused on the good. You're focused on what is next. What can I do with this moving forward? What can I take from what did I learn to move forward? Break free. You're being asked to break free from the tribe in order to live your authentic life. This isn't easy, but it's very necessary if you're going to share your true self with others. Be brave, be real, be you, and trust that those trust that those you love will always be there for you. So this reminds me of the King of Swords. He has broken free. It hasn't been easy, but he trusts himself. He trusts himself enough to be brave, to be real, to be who he is, and to share himself with others, like his true self. And yeah, I think that's so important for you. All right, Cancer, I hope you have a great week. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you at your next reading.